We got in finally.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves going up against Syracuse. Book Shabby alongside Chris Singleton. Chris, today a special day on the Major League Baseball calendar, Jackie Robinson Day. Everyone on the field wearing number 42 to honor Jackie and his breaking of the professional baseball color barrier in 1947 with the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Well, Boog, it's a great day for everyone in terms of just the unity that it helped to bring forth within our country, and a lot of times that's done through sport. But for me, as a black player, when I think about Jackie Robinson and I think about the connection of such a great player and all of the adversity that he had to endure, baseball's hard enough just to play, but then everything sort of on the field, off the field, and how he persevered through that, so inspiring.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. And on the hill in this one, Michael Osborne. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Boogie pitched into the seventh, earned the W in his last start. He really needed that one. Well, his team needs another one today. We'll see if he can carry that performance into this game.
Just about ready to roll. So here's the Braves designated hitter.
Like 1,000 friggin' music, isn't it?
And here we go on Jackie Robinson Day. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Got him looking. One away. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And one of the most exciting young stars in the sport, Omar Rodriguez. Mariano Gomes next up for the Braves. Osborne. He's the kind of starter that a lot of pitching coaches and managers as well really appreciate. Not a guy who's going to get himself into trouble by dancing around, by walking guys. That's out to center field. Takes it in for the out. Welcome back to the Sunday Night Showcase on MLB The Show. And next for Atlanta, Ricky Johnston. Foul ball there.
Yeah, he throws strikes, and he's got the command, be in the zone, be effective, but just moving the ball around, getting the ball back from the catcher booth, and throwing the pitch.
It's an interesting thing when you consider limiting walks. Is it more important today because of how many home runs are being hit?
No doubt. Keeping guys off the base paths with the way the swings and the launch angles are today. The emphasis of hitting home runs is so huge. It's never been more important.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And going for Atlanta, Josh Novoa. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Vinny Chang, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Singy, we're celebrating Jackie Robinson today, and what an honor it is for these players to have the chance to wear his number 42. That misses the zone. Ball two.
Yeah, just an iconic number, and to put that jersey on with 4 and 2 on the backside, it's got to be inspiring. These guys are honored and privileged to be able to go out there and play on a day like today.
That's the ball. fouls one away, and now 3-2. That one to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. One gone, bottom half of the first. Take a look at the lineup. Here's some real power at the plate. Dan Hong.
Ball one.
Here's a 1-1. Liner snagged at first. Roger Gilliam digs in now with a couple of homers in this series. 3 hits total. Missed inside with the curve. Two down, nobody on. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Ball.
Swings through that.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Right side, Dobson. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Walt Joseph.
That's out the corner.
The 1-0.
Ball.
Osborne in his 11th season, 31 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Rusty Valentine doing the umpiring behind the dish for us. Maybe the best name in the league.
Yeah, that's a solid one, no doubt. I mean, who's better to ask than you? I kind of wonder if Rusty is his actual name or just a nickname.
Yeah, no clue. And that one fouled off. Here's a 2-2.
Anyways, Rusty's got a good zone, very good on the corners of the plate, but he'll give pitchers a little bit above the letters and below the knees if they're earning it.
That one ripped. Takes it in for the out.
Man, he smoked that fastball. It's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time off they'll find a hole.
Darren Lanigan next up for the Braves. Flanagan wants to challenge this, thought it was a ball. And that one did miss, and the strike is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. No score here in the second. Out to short. To first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
That is it. The first baseman, Diego.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Diego Campillo. Swing and a ground ball. That ends the inning. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom half of inning number 2. Leading off, Arlo Randolph. That one fouled hard the other way. Here comes the 0-1. That one lifted to left. Johnston takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Johnny Schaefer, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one missed. Yeah, there's ball 4.
Take it, mate.
And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Brent Buckner now at the plate. 3 for 6 in the series so far. Line drive. And there's 2 down.
That is done. The right fielder, Harmon.
Now it's going to be Boyce Harmon. Schaefer off of first with 2 away.
Whoa. Yes.
Way upstairs, 3-1. Fastball for a strike.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
That one is absolutely belted. Dives and makes the catch. What a play.
Great diving catch to end the inning. That'll fire up the dugout for sure. Time to go swing it.
Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been lights out on the mound as we take a check of the numbers. Omar Rodriguez leading things off. It takes a strike.
Ball. Outside.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swings and misses. And now 1 away.
Usually when you see several pitches, you're going to get at least one that you might be able to do something with. But they didn't exactly challenge him in any way right there. And really, they just used his aggressiveness against him. I don't think he even got a pitch in the zone.
No, that's a good point, Singy. He goes down on strikes, but not a single pitch was actually in the strike zone. Now, Anthony Miranda.
Oh.
And another ball.
That's a ball.
Turned on, but foul wide of third. The 2-1. That one to first. He gets there with the slide, and that's a great play for the out. Back here for the Sunday night showcase. Now in for the Braves, Clay Dobson. On the ground.
Oh!
And foul ball. You know, Singy, when you think about every player wearing number 42 on Jackie Robinson Day, you can thank Ken Griffey Jr. for all of it. Griffey was the first player to come up with the idea of wearing number 42 back on April 15th in 1997, the 50th anniversary of Robinson's major league debut. That was also the day that Bud Selig retired his number. And Griffey, who was playing for the Mariners at the time, asked to have his uniform number flip-flopped, switching from 24 to 42. 2 down, nobody on. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Now it's the second baseman, David Gomez. 2 for 7 in the series so far.
Frank, woo! That's the ball. Ball.
Base knock right field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
At the plate, Dan Brubaker. He was late there, strike one. Swinging a foul out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Stays alive. 0-2 now. Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's one. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Base is empty after the double play. Chang getting ready to hit. Pitch misses,
that's a ball.
and that's ball one.
Hey!
Still tied at 0, last of the third.
Nope, that's inside.
And a weak ground ball to the left side. Throws across the diamond. That is the inning. On to the fourth, still scoreless. as we go to the top of the fourth. And now it's the Braves DH, Derek Delaney. That's too low. Ball one. In the air, right field. Harmon under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for Atlanta, the center fielder, Mariano.
Mariano Gomes next up for the Braves. 0 for 1 so far.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Fair ball. So a man aboard now with one away.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Digging in, Ricky Johnston. He's 0 for 1. Runner on the go. Strike in there. And safe. It's a stolen base. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And it's second. And that misses. And it's a ball and a strike. Way out front for strike 2.
Just a really nice slider down and in there. He wants to get the hitter thinking fastball, speed him up, and just subtract some velocity and add a little movement.
The 1-2. Got it! Rusty Valentine rings it up.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Joseph, the next to hit. He's 0 for 1. The shortstop takes a ball.
Oh.
Check swing, no appeal, and it's 3-0. Right through there for a strike. Fastball for a strike.
Good boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Brubaker gets under it. And that is that. So one hit is all they get to the bottom of inning number 4 now. No score. Bottom 4, Dan Hahn steps in, looking at the WAR leaderboard, and he's right near the top, Singy.
That tells you everything. Offense, defense, base running. He does it all.
Yeah, he's not always flashy, but always valuable.
Yeah, he's that glue guy and a difference maker. That consistency is irreplaceable. There's the strike.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Struck him out looking. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Roger Gilliam digs in now. Scoreless here, but now he's got to deal with a guy who's got some power. Got to be careful when you're talking about a hitter with this type of slug and these type of home run totals. Rip, but it curls foul. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that is out of play. The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. Didn't seem like that one found his zone. Here's a challenge. And they don't come much closer, but it was a ball. Still 2 challenges left for them. That's too low. Ball 2. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the fourth.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
Now at the plate, Arlo Randolph. And there's the strike. Two down, nobody on. To the right side. Campillo takes it to the bag, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Back at the ballpark here on Jackie Robinson Day. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Darren Flanagan. Singing here on Jackie Robinson Day, what comes to mind?
Courage. I think about what Jackie Robinson had to endure to be a Major League Baseball player, what he had to deal with in society, but also what he had to deal with in his own clubhouses. To be able to go out there and do that day in and day out, man, that just speaks courage to me.
To third. Tosses to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Now in for the Braves, Diego Campillo. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat.
Oh!
Campillo, multi-time All-Star, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League.
That's a ball.
That one the other way, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. And he's into second base with 1 away as the go-ahead run.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. Now let's see if they can put up the first run of the game.
So up next, Omar Rodriguez.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Next one is off the plate, and it's 1-1. Back up the, that got him. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue, and that's a really good sign.
Go ahead run on base. Anthony Miranda next up for the Braves.
beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And another ball. Dobson in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That's a strike. The Braves with a chance to score first. And we're at the top of the 5th. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. We didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
I think the key is arm action on the changeup. When you can sell it like a fastball, you drop the velocity, you get the swing and miss, and you walk off the field.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Schaefer batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Bullpen action out there for the Braves. Jim Barnwell preparing to come on if needed. Ha also getting ready. And a foul ball. High fly ball, right field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Lions, the left fielder, Brent Buckner.
Now here is Brent Buckner.
Oh.
And it's even up.
Oh.
Ground ball to the middle. That's a base hit.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
1 out, man at first. Boyce Harmon will hit next.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
The 0-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Here's the second baseman, David Gomez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And a fastball in there for a strike at 91. In the air, left field. And that'll do it. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. And we still have no score. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Oh yeah, if anybody dissed the dog, we like, whoa there. Right there used to be the project house. Then they got flipped with the rent on thousands. Moved the folks out there 45, so you might as well say they pay rent on island. Over there used to be the West Side Club.
And here is Clay Dobson.
The second baseman, Clay Dobson.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
In the air to left center. Tracks it down for the out. Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Next is the designated hitter, Derek Delaney. That one fouled off.
Oh.
To the right side. Handles, throws
Got
to
it.
first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
The center fielder, Mariano. Go.
Here's the center fielder, Mariano Gomes. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Two down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. Ground ball left side, and that's a fair ball.
Just found a way to slap that ball down the third baseline. That's really excellent back control, and it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Johnston in the box again, takes a strike.
Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with a pickoff artist on the mound.
0-1 now. Runner on the
That's a
go.
ball.
Pitch outside. Safe at second, and that was not close.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
Go-ahead run at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Foul ball there. Not close with that one. Now 2-2. Strike 3, struck it out for the 3rd time today. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Bottom of the 6th. Stepping in, Dan Brubaker.
Dan Brubaker.
That's in for a strike. 0-1. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Neville Hubbard getting ready to go. Walters getting loose as well. That's to third. Zips it to first. Leadoff man retired in the sixth.
Up next for the Lions, the shortstop, Vinny.
Back to the top of the order. Vinny Chang now at the plate. He's grounded out a couple of times.
Oh.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Fouled off left side. All tied up here in the bottom of the sixth. Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And that one fouled off. Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Will Hilton gets the call from the pen. And the batter will be the shortstop, Walt Joseph. That clips a corner.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
That one outside. And the count even 1-1. Swings through that. The shortstop takes the ball.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And that skips into dirt. On the ground to first. Gilliam steps on the bag. 1 out. A key out to start the 7th. Back inside the stadium, and the Sunday night showcase is a close one. And next for Atlanta, Darren Lanigan.
Hey, question. If you had to pick, because the number 42 jerseys are really cool, obviously, Jackie Robinson. But if you had to pick any team that you were going to have 42 put on to just kind of sport around, would it be a Phillies jersey? Because I know you were kind of a Phillies fan growing up.
I grew up as a Phillies fan. If I had to do a 42 jersey, though, I'd still think I'd do a Dodger jersey.
Yeah.
And That drops in for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Ephraim Kelly, the veteran right-hander, appears to be loosening up. Scott also throwing. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
So digging in, Diego Campillo, 1 for 2. That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1. How about you?
You know what, I'd actually like to, I mean, the Dodgers, Brooklyn Dodgers is
Right.
it's pretty awesome. That one is. But I also would be interested in looking at one of the Negro Leagues, you know, jerseys.
Sure.
And going 42 with that one.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. And a swing and a miss there.
That's the ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hard hit left side. That's out number 3. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Still no score. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Neville Hubbard.
Cover.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now the first baseman, Roger Gilliam.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with one swing.
And that one upstairs. In the air, right field. Flanagan should have this one. And there's one down. Now here is Arlo Randolph. This one in the air, right field. Flanagan towards the line, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 up, 2 down. Johnny Schaefer, the next to hit. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. 2 down, nobody on. That one finds the zone. 0-2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get in the swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. That's down and in. He goes down looking. Lloyd Scott gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Power slider guy, Boo. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Here's the catcher, Omar Rodriguez. In the air to left center. He's got it. And there's one away.
Up next for the third baseman, Anthony Miranda.
So up next, Anthony Miranda. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Here's the second baseman, Clay Dobson. Quick move to first. Miranda dives back in safely. There's the strike. Runner on the go. And that one fouled off. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. This one in the air, center field. Brubaker has a beat on it. Makes the grab. Now it's the DH, Derek Delaney. 0 for 3 in this one. That's a bullet, but it goes back. Now the 0-1. Quick toss to first, and he's out, and they got him. That ends the inning. Braves go down quickly here, and we are still scoreless. On to the bottom of the 8th, leading off Brent Buckner. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Turned on, but that's foul down the third baseline. And a big swing and a miss. On the inside corner for called strike 3. Buckner thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call to stay. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. And now it's going to be Boyce Harmon.
Nope, outside.
All tied up here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouled off. He was late. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Walters taking over on the mound. And now David Gomez.
Oh!
Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And 1-1.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Here's a 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Johnston moving under this one. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. Through 8 full, and we still have no score. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Derek Delaney.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And there's one down. Down to number 2 hitter, Mariano Gomes. And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. 2 down. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Lloyd Scott won't go any further, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Gregory Lang comes on now. Here's the left fielder, Ricky Johnston. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts.
Count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
And that one was indeed a strike. So that removes their last challenge. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the 9th. Right side, hard hit. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Down in order go the Braves. And we're still knotted at 0. New pitcher on here, Juan Gutierrez. Digging in, Dan Brubaker.
The center fielder, Dan Brubaker.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Brubaker wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And the strike is overturned after review. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The 1-0.
Ball two. Yes.
Got him swinging for the K.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him off. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's what he definitely should have laid off at.
Now it's the shortstop, Vinny Chang. And that's hammered into right field. That's a base hit. And now the winning run is on base.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Here's the catcher, Dan Hahn. Now quick throw to first.
He beat it.
Back in on a dive. Check swing, he held up, and that's ball one. One down, winning run on first. And there are two down. Next to hit, Roger Gilliam. This guy with light tower power. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
Oh.
Two balls, no
That's
strikes to
out,
count. Two outs, but the winning run is at first. That's in there, and the count 2-1.
Really trying to stay in on the hands, not let them get extended, as that's where the potential for damage exists.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
On to extra innings. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Walt Joseph.
That drops right there. They would have gotten the potential winning run on base, maybe even in the scoring position, but that's just one of those hang with thems.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Darren Lanigan. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. Action in the pen down there. Dave Fordyce. The left-handed reliever appears to be getting loose. And the 1-0.
Nope,
He hasn't
that's
wanted
away.
to challenge both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
There's a strike. Hit in the air, He's under it, and then quickly 2 away. Diego Campillo next up for the Braves. 1 for 3.
That's out the corner.
2 down, nobody on. Here are the top half of the 10th.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss as he was out front. That one missed. Rodriguez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good reload.
Swing and a miss. The high heat, too much on that one. On to the bottom of the 10th. Stepping in, Arlo Randolph. Right through there for a strike. Center field. Goals under it. Takes it in for the out. Down the third baseman, Johnny Schaefer. Late on that fastball. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
No, that's a ball.
Misses there.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Got him swinging for the strikeout.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Juan Gutierrez won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher for the Braves, Jim Barnwell. Now the left fielder, Brent Buckner. And ball 1. The 1-0.
Hey!
And that's in for a strike. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is that. Now on the bump, Dave Fordyce. And here's the catcher, Omar Rodriguez.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Hard liner. And there's one down. Anthony Miranda next up for the Braves. Late on that fastball.
Well, a come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Turns up empty.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
This one in the air right field. Harmon on the run towards the line. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there's two away. Now it's going to be Clay Dobson. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. Line drive, he puts it down. Nice play.
Make a great catch like that, it's all about timing the jump. His timing was perfect, excellent grab, and he comes down with it. The inning is over.
All set for the bottom of the 11th. Leading off, Boyce Harmon. Activity in the bullpen. Garrett Altman up and throwing. Swings through that one for strike 2. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
David Gomez getting ready to hit.
That's the ball.
That's
No,
a little bit
that's
low.
the ball.
In the air to left center. Gomes turns to the right on the move. 2 away now. At the plate, Dan Brubaker. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. First pitch just misses.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation. Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch. In the air, left field, down the line.
And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. That misses the zone, and it's 3-2. Stays alive. Out to short. Slings the first, beats him to the bag, and that means we're playing 12. Ephraim Kelly will take over here. So back to the top of the order. Digging in, Derek Delaney. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out.
Oh.
Line drive, base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Well, that's his first hit in this one, so that should help him feel a little better. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now the center fielder, Mariano Gomes. That's outside. Ball 1. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. Sliced hard but foul. The 1-1. And there's a ball. Movement in the bullpen. Andy Welch appears to be getting loose. Late swing fouled off. Swing and a miss. And down on strikes, and there's one away here in the 12th.
Well, it gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on.
The 0-1. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. Outside low. Now 1-2.
With a lay off that pitch down.
Now one missed. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Next to hit, Walt Joseph. That's ripped into the outfield. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Ephraim Kelly will depart, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute. New arm out of the bullpen, Andy Welch.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Darren Flanagan digs in now. And with the game going to extras, he's still got a chance to keep his hitting streak going. That one finds the zone. Strike one. Runner at second, 2 down. And here in extra innings. That one fouled off. Welch. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. He's got it, and that'll do it. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. The game of the week is a good one. We're back after this. Tom Ha on to pitch here.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. Now one away. And here is Dan Hahn. Just missed. The Braves trying to close out a 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. That one catches the corner for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Slings to first in time.
Well, oftentimes that's the pitch he's trying to set up, the curveball. He'll lean on it pretty heavily, so you got to be expecting it, look for it, and sell out so you don't miss it when you get it.
So it's their last chance in this one. Roger Gilliam now at the plate. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Ha, looking for his first save of the year. Swings through that one.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on here in extra innings. Backed off the plate that time. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Next offering misses down and away.
They'll try to get him to go. Chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
This one in the air, center field. Gomes settles underneath it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Braves salvage the finale of this 3-game series.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the players standing behind them to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these pitchers did on the mound today.
The final 1-0, a one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Eres la niña de mis ojos, eres todo lo que quiero yo. Pa' calmar la sed, no, mejor ser por su boquita, amor. Las tentaciones así como tú, merecen pecados como yo. Ay, si tú quieres, solo dálalo. Tú sabes que no vas a decir que no. Ay, tienes la magia, tú sí tienes una que a mí me encanta, me enloquece. Como la primera vista, cuando bailabas así, por el cuellito. Sé que te encanta, tengo que ser. Sé que te encanta, te enloquece. Y a veces sé que te encanta, te enloquece. La plena. Pasa que desde que vi tu cara me enamoro de ti. Todo es que tú tienes no sé qué. Siento que te pasa lo mismo cuando te miro. Que dices si no a ver el amanecer. Te digo y luego viene y me vamos a vernos luego. Si no te gusta porque vienes al diablo y lo embobo. Vaya parcerita país y yo costeño coleto. En una baldosa pa' hablarte claro, cero mensaje. Se sabe que tú eres puro veneno. Ay.